Hi everybody, and welcome to our first tutorial on how to set up the WordPress price comparison plugin. The example site that we're looking at right now is shop.org. That is spelled 5hop.org. That is the standard example site that we actually link to from our website, so you can go and have a look at the results of this import afterwards and go and check out the site and see how it all works. And what we're going to look at is how to import a CSV feed into the plugin so that you can start displaying product details on your website. For instance, this product here, Beowulf the Game. So the first thing that we're going to do is have a look at the CSV file which we've downloaded from the affiliate network. This could be a CSV file that you've downloaded from the merchant directly as well, but in this case it's one that's come from TradeDoubler. The merchant in case is HMV, who, if you're from the UK or you've been to the UK, you'll probably know. They're on pretty much every high street and they sell games and books and DVDs and that kind of stuff. But what we want to do is just have a look at the CSV file, check out the column names, make sure it's the kind of stuff that we're expecting, an image URL, a description, a price, all stuff that we need. Have a look as well and see what the categories are called, the subcategories. You ideally want to look for a product model number or a UPC or an EAN as well, some kind of unique identifier. That's always an important thing to have, to make sure that you can separate the products once you've got them imported. So we're kind of happy that everything's in this feed that we want. Truth be told, if you download pretty much any feed from Affiliate Network, it will have everything that you need in it to do this. So we're happy. The first thing that we're going to do now is go into the control panel in WordPress, which is right here. Now, I'm sure you've used WordPress before, so I'm pretty sure you're going to be fairly used to this kind of layout. This is running on WordPress 3, which was recently released. And if we scroll down, we can see the WordPress price comparison plugin main plugin area. So you've got all these different categories which we'll go into in different tutorials. For now, we're just interested in the dashboard because we're going to start setting up feeds. So let's just click on WPPC, and that gives us the dashboard. This is currently showing us all of the feeds that we've got configured, the number of products that we have from those feeds, when the data was last updated into your database, and when the data was last imported from the affiliate network or from the merchant themselves. So let's have a look at that feed. This feed was HMV Games. So let's scroll down, find it, here it is, and we have a couple of different things we can do with it. The first thing is set up the field definitions. Now this is where you essentially map what the affiliate network have given you to the database that we've created. So if we come into field definitions, the first thing that it does is it tries to detect what the format is. In this case it's detected it fine, so we can confirm that. And now we have a very straightforward screen which allows you to map the fields that are in the feed through to your database. The first thing that we need to fill in is what the name of the merchant is. In this case it's HMV. And now all we need to do is go through and choose from each one of the fields on the left hand side what it should map to in the feed. So for instance, for product ID, we want to make that the UPC code because that's unique. For the product name, it's going to be the name. Description will be description. Price is price. Image URL is image URL. And the buy URL in this case will be the product URL. We don't have any custom fields set up for this feed, but we'll look at those in a minute. We do have categories. That is the TD category name it's called in this feed, and then the merchant category name. And we do have brands, which are called brands in this feed, cunningly enough. So we've got everything there now set up, and we're just going to press finish. This is now importing the feed into the database, and it has now imported. So that's it. It is that easy to set up the feeds into the database. In different tutorials we're going to cover how to set up this execution so that it happens every hour or every 24 hours or every week or however you need it. We'll also see how you can set up the automation of the feed downloading by FTP or HTTP. But for now, that's it. Short and simple. That's how you set a feed up. Thanks a lot.